My F28 partner, M28, passed away the day before Thanksgiving. First-time poster. I'm not sure if this is the right sub for this experience. Question. We were together for 2.5 years. He was diagnosed with cancer in January of this year. We fought hard, dozens of doctor appointments, change in diet, surgeries, radiation therapy, feeding tube, physical and speech therapy. We thought he was getting better, but the cancer spread before it was too late. He was only on hospice care for a little over a week. I was with him the entire time. He passed away with me laying next to and holding him. He was the love of my life. We had plans to get married and tried to put a small wedding together, but his health declined so rapidly, so we were unable to make the only thing he asked for before he died. My question: has anyone here dealt with this? If so, how? What helped you cope with such a profound loss? The pain is unbelievable, and I feel tremendously lost, angry, sad, confused. I feel like I'm dreaming most of the time. My coping skills are failing me. Too long did not read. My partner passed away from cancer, and I'd appreciate any advice on how to cope with this. If anyone has a similar experience, what helped you? Something extremely similar happened to me. It's a terrible shock. What helped me the most at first were two things. 1. Being surrounded almost continuously by friends. Seriously, a few of my friends moved into my place so that I was never alone for the first few weeks. 2. Having something to accomplish, that I had to focus on. In my case, it was planning the memorial service, and then selling our house, all in very short order. Feel free to DM me if you want to talk. Sad face. Hey, I'm very sorry for you. I can't imagine myself going through something similar. Hope everything in the future goes the best for you. I guess just honor his memories and live your best life, because seeing you happy is probably the biggest thing he wants if he is still alive now. Make a regular note of things to look forward to. They don't have to be elaborately detailed. You don't have to keep a journal about it. You don't have to write them down, list them otherwise, nor do you have to retain them. But you can do all or any of those things if it feels right to do. Regardless, how you go about it, list the things you're looking forward to. They can be as mundane as the first eggnog of the Christmas season. It could be a movie, book, album, or television show due to release. It could be a key milestone in life. They can be things you'll do that very day. They could be things you'd have to live an extended lifespan to actually see. Never stop though. Even if it's just an internal checkbox in your memories, keep listing things you're looking forward to. I think this is one of those situations where asking strangers on the internet isn't the best idea, even if the suggestions are good. It would be best to seek professional help. I am so sorry for your loss. Maybe just listen to your inner voice. Meditate, however you can, and see what peace that might bring you. Other than that, maybe try new things. Learn to draw, knit a sweater, go to a concert of a random band. New experiences help fill the void of old memories. My condolences to you and anyone who loved your partner. I agree with everyone else, a grief counselor, therapist, whoever can help you process your grief and give you tools to help you through this journey. If you care to hear, I've been watching videos of mediums connecting with those who've passed on, and it's incredibly touching. It's made me feel closer to someone I lost over 15 years ago just by hearing these mediums help heal the grieving. There's an episode on YouTube of a medium called Monica the Medium, and it was healing for myself. If you're open to that, you might find some relief watching that too. I don't really have any advice per se because I have never been through what you have. But reading this alone made my guts twist. I hope these kind strangers are much more helpful than I am. Fuck you cancer. T_T. I work with cancer patients on a daily. When their families visit after a passing, my go-to thing was, I'm so sorry for your loss but so grateful for your love. Grief will consume you. Lean on friends and family. Have a go-to person to just talk with. Talk to widowers. Take time to cry. Your work helped him live out the time that he had left. Your hospice team is technically still available for you to utilize. Don't hesitate. Grief counseling. Prayers go to both the dead and the living. Going through the death of loved ones is sometimes the only way to elevate your understanding of life. I had to learn this the hard way. Friends and work, study. When you're not immersed in one, be immersed in the other. Don't let either become your everything. Nothing to offer. But just wanted to say. It's absolutely horrible what's happened to you. I can't imagine the pain of that. My heart goes out to you. Be kind to yourself. That's an astounding loss. Don't expect yourself to get over it. Maybe ever. You will gradually learn to live with it and accept it. But I would think the pain never leaves you. Not same at all. But my mum's brother she adored, died. I'm WW2. She missed him till the day she died at 97 years. She said she accepted it and lived with it. But it was always the hardest thing she has faced her whole life. Thinking of you. Wishing you all the best. I'm so sorry that you lost the love of your life. I can't imagine how you feel right now. All I can say is that you need to keep on living your life and treasure his memory with you. He would have wanted that. Keep in touch with his family and to just always remember that he is with you always now. I wish you well. A lot of people have said to surround yourself with friends. I didn't lose a partner, but I lost my dad when I was very young and I did not do well with people around. Give yourself the time and space you need. Wallow in your feelings and process it however you need to, as healthy as you can, but set yourself a time limit. Of course you can continue to be sad and hurt and angry, but get back to life, work, school, family gatherings, gathering with a close friend. Give yourself a reason to get better. And don't punish yourself when you have a good moment or a good day. Remember the good he would want for you and strive to get it. Grief support. I hope you can find support in this community. Yes to grief counselors. There is also grief groups that get together. Those are sometimes helpful. Take care of yourself. Grief does not have a timeline. I've been grieving over a suicide 10 years ago. Sometimes it can hit real hard, but it gets better the more time you've had the grief. So sorry for your loss. I am so sorry for your loss. My family had a series of unexpected deaths, and those of us who sought therapy are doing better than those who didn't, so therapy is definitely the right thing. Also, just take time to be. You don't have to be busy or on the go all the time. You can just veg and watch TV for a few days if you want. Allow yourself to feel what you need to. I'm so very sorry. All I can reiterate is that you should be in therapy for as long as you need it. And if a therapist stops working for you for whatever reason, please find another one until it's the right answer for you and what you need. I'm so sorry. This happened with my parents too. I'd hug you if I could. Less than 3. I don't have any advice except that time is what you need. Give yourself time to grieve, but be happy you got to be with him even if just for a little while. I am so sorry. Reading stuff on the internet rarely affects me, but my God, if this didn't hit me right in the gut. I wish I had something more helpful to say, but I really don't. I do know that time heals all wounds, though. Eventually, you will start to feel better. And I see that you said you're in therapy, which is awesome. I hope that you find happiness again someday, whatever that may be. I'm so sorry for your loss. I lost my parents in difficult circumstances, not remotely the same as your terrible loss, but I remember some of the feelings of just hopelessness and confusion and tremendous loss, earth-shifting, bone-shattering loss. I found the book Megan Devine, It's Okay That You're Not Okay, Meeting Grief and Loss in a Culture That Doesn't Understand, to be really helpful. Even the introduction just helped me feel less alone and less confused. Definitely give it a try. It's a few bucks on Audible or on Kindle. I'm so sorry, miss. My significant other just passed from cancer 2 months ago. She fought incredibly hard for 5 years, but she had a condition that made her susceptible to cancer. She got 5 cancer diagnoses in that time. I think we got maybe 6 months in which she was actually healthy. It's very hard, and to be honest, the only thing that really helps is time. I'd also strongly recommend grief counseling. Again, I'm so sorry you lost your person too. Hugs. Edit. Friends and family can help also. Being alone can definitely be worse. I'm available to talk if you'd like to DM me. I wish I had advice for you, but all I can say is that I am so very sorry for your loss. There are subreddits for those who are mourning the loss of a loved one, so that might also be a good place to seek out advice. I hope you were able to find peace. I'm so sorry for your loss. When my father died, my mom saw a grief counselor through hospice whom she said helped her a lot. So sorry for your loss. As others have said, don't hold in the grief. Talk to friends and loved ones. Talk to a grief counselor. Visit our grief support. I'm sure it feels even more devastating because you are young and were planning a future together. It will help to connect with others out there who have had similar experiences. It probably seems impossible now, but the pain finds a place over time. It won't always be as searing as it is now. Make sure to take care of yourself physically, emotionally, mentally, everything. You can do this. Please visit the Widowers subreddit. You will find empathy and support from those going through the loss of a partner. I don't have any advice, I just wanted to share my condolences and love. I hope you find any way to make it just a bit easier.